If phrasal verbs confuse you, you are not alone. They are one of the biggest reasons English learners understand grammar but still struggle in real-life conversations. Hi, I'm Diana. I'm from Malta and I've been teaching English to foreign learners for over 5 years. I specialize in helping learners feel more comfortable using the language, not only when it comes to grammar, but mostly when it comes to speaking naturally in real life conversations. So if that's your goal, you're in the right place. Now let's begin with today's lesson. Today we are going to make phrasal verbs simple. First, I'll explain what phrasal verbs actually are and why they can be tricky. Then we'll focus on the verb fall and its meaning on its own. And finally, I'll teach you 8 common phrasal verbs with fall that native speakers commonly use. So, what is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a verb plus a small word, usually a preposition or an adverb, that creates a completely new meaning. For example, look means to use your eyes, but look after means to take care of someone. Same verb, different meaning. And that is why phrasal verbs are often quite difficult, because we can't translate them word for word. Sometimes the meaning is logical, sometimes we have to know it by heart. And today you'll see how that works with the verb fall. So first, what does the verb fall mean by itself? Fall means to move downwards from a higher position to a lower one. For example, I fell on ice, or she fell while she was walking. It can also mean that something is decreasing. The prices are falling, or the temperatures fell last night. So the core idea of fall is going down, losing balance, or decreasing. Now let's see what happens when we add small words after the verb fall. Let's go through them one by one. The first one is fall apart. Now this can be physical or even emotional. When something falls apart physically, it breaks into pieces. For example, the old book fell apart. Emotionally, it means that someone feels overwhelmed or loses control. For example, after the breakup, she fell apart. So the idea here is losing structure, both physically or mentally. Next is fall behind. To fall behind means to fail to keep up. Maybe everyone else is progressing, but you are slower. I fell behind in my English studies. If you don't practice, you fall behind. You often hear this phrasal verb in work, fitness, school, or anything that involves progress. By the way, if you're finding this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new English lessons every week focusing on grammar, pronunciation, idioms, and phrasal verbs that native speakers use on a daily basis. And if you want daily English tips and short practice videos, you can also follow me on my Instagram channel. That is where I post short lessons every day to help you stay consistent. Next, fall for. Now this one has 2 common meanings. The first one is to fall in love. I fell for him immediately. Second, it means to be tricked. He fell for the scam. So when using this phrasal verb, context is very important. In a romantic way, it means love. In a negative way, it means you were fooled. Next, fall out. When you fall out with someone, it means that you had an argument and now you are no longer friends. They fell out over money. I don't want to fall out with my best friend. This phrasal verb suggests a relationship problem, sometimes temporary, sometimes permanent. Number 5, fall through. Now this is used when plans fail unexpectedly. You thought something was going to happen, but it didn't. This one usually feels a bit disappointing. Our vacation plans fell through. The business deal fell through. Okay, quick question. Which of these phrasal verbs have you heard before? Just think about it or add the number in the comment section. Let's continue. Next is fall over. Now this one has a very literal meaning. To fall over means to lose balance and fall on the ground. He tripped and fell over. Be careful, otherwise you'll fall over. Very simple, but very common in everyday speech. Next, fall off. Now this one can be physical. For example, the picture fell off the wall. But it can also be used to talk about decrease. For example, sales fell off after December. So this one can mean that something drops physically or something declines over time. And finally, to fall into. This phrasal verb can mean to enter something accidentally without intending to. I fell into teaching by accident. It wasn't planned, it just happened. It can also mean it belongs to a category. For example, this book falls into the mystery genre. So here it means classification. Now let's quickly review. Fall apart, break physically or emotionally. Fall behind, fail to keep up. Fall for, fall in love or be tricked. Fall out, argue and stop being friendly. Fall through, plans fail. Fall over, lose balance. Fall off, decrease or drop. Fall into, happen accidentally or belong to a group. Alright, now it is your turn. Here's a short exercise. Feel free to pause the video, complete the sentences and write your answers in the comments section. Don't worry about being perfect, just try. I'll personally read your answers, give feedback and correct if necessary. Also, if you have any questions related to these phrasal verbs, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I'd also love to hear which other phrasal verbs do you struggle with the most. That helps me plan for my next videos. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more weekly English lessons. And also follow my Instagram channel where I post daily English tips and tricks. See you in the next video.